And we are back on YouTube. Hi guys, so this is part 2 of module 2, 5 extra sales, selling digital products. I'm your coach and I am here. Apologies for the network threw me out, but we came back. So that's what counts. All right. So we are going to continue from where we stopped. If you want to get the full video, make sure you watch the video just before this. And then we are going to get started. So let me share my screen so that we can jump right in. All right. All right. Okay. So this is why we are here. We are here because we want to understand what it takes to automate, what it takes to build systems and structures that work to enable you 5x your sales. We started with the psychology of colors. Then we moved on to how to set up your Instagram bio and your bio optimization. And now we are currently looking at content creation, right? We're looking at the content creation system. That is what we are learning right now. And in the last video, I was just about to give an assignment when, the network threw me out. So here is your assignment. I already taught you how to do this in the previous video, and I'm going to reiterate. If you want to understand content creation, if you want to create content that converts, content is gold. If you're creating content that your audience needs, if you're answering to questions that your customers are asking, it is most likely 9 times out of 10, you're solving their problems. They will 9 times out of 10 purchase from you continually, because you're not just putting out content, you're answering questions that they go to bed at night wondering, what the answers are. So in your field, I want you to do something, and it's very straightforward. Go to Google, type 100 most asked questions in this month, right? Type it. You can even add the field. You can do a broader search. Meanwhile, while you say 100 most asked questions today, 100 most asked questions this month, 100 most asked questions in 2026, right? Whatever year, 100 most asked questions in 2029, 2030, whatever year we are in, and it's going to pull up the 100 most frequently asked questions on Google. You can decide to do that in your field. 100 most asked questions in branding, 100 most asked questions in the beauty industry. It's going to pull it up, and then you look at the ones that you can do short 45 seconds to 1 minute videos on, and then you get to work. Create crisp, clear videos, clear audios, preferably a white background. If you have a potted plant, green potted plant, artificial or real, put it up there. If you have shelves on the wall, better. You want to, no matter what, you have to have a part of your house that the walls are nice and clean, and you can create good content. Make sure you work on your lighting. If you don't have good lighting, in fact, even if you have good lighting, go and invest in ring lights. Invest in microphones so that your voice can be loud and clear without any interference. Okay, so you need some certain tools for content creation, and I'm going to give you those tools in our next class. So this is Module 2 of 5X Your Sales Selling Digital Product Bootcamp 2.0. And we're going to have a B part of Module 2 because this is such a broad topic, right? So I want you to go, your assignment is go on Google in your field, pull up 100 frequently asked questions of that month, and then send it to me. Send it to me, and then pull out 10 content that you can easily make content on and send to me, right? And if you want to go a step further, you can as well create videos. In your videos should have an introduction, it should have a body, it should have a conclusion. That is simple. You can start with a shocking question, you can start with a quote. There are different ways to start videos, right? However, I'm going to still teach that, but if you want to be very, very proactive, which I suggest that you become, I suggest go and do that. In fact, I'm not suggesting, go and do it as an assignment. So pull up the 100 most frequently asked questions in your field, whether it's fashion, tech, food, whatever it is, right? 10 frequently asked questions on Google. Go on TikTok. If you don't have a TikTok account, this is the right time to go and create. Go on TikTok and type in the search bar 100 frequently asked questions in marketing in your field, right? Pull it out. Now make videos, 1 minute videos, pull it out and send to me. Send for Google, send for TikTok, 100 most frequently asked questions in your field. And then you position, pick 10, position and make 3 quality videos and send me your top 2. That is your assignment for this course. We are going to continue next week. Module 2, part 1 is done. We are going to continue with module 2, part 2 next week. Make sure you do your assignments. If you have not done your 28-day branding essential manual task from day 1 to day 7, you are missing out. And I'm trying as much as possible to carry everyone along. However, we are going to move. So I'm going to share this on the platform so that you can watch and catch up. It's quite late. I kept getting messages that some of the participants, were not available. Some reached out and said, oh, this time was good. And it's just a couple of you that showed up. However, I'm gracious and kind. So I have recorded this and I'm going to upload it on your Telegram platform. So you can go watch it, do your assignments. And I wish you such a wonderful, wonderful weekend. See you see you next week for our class. And possibly we might go live this Sunday. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful night's rest. I'm going to be sending this slide as well on Telegram so you can look through and all. Thank you all for your time. Thank you for spending time with me tonight. It's such a pleasure doing time and space with you. I am going to be bowing out now, and I wish you a wonderful, wonderful night. Wait, hold on. Wait, there's something I was supposed to teach you. Let's see. Do we still have time? Can we still go through it? Oh, let's see. Let's see. Okay. No, not here. No, not here. Okay. There's something I need us to look into before we call it a day. So just give me a moment. Let me pull it out. Hold on. Here. When it comes to these trainings, the goal is to ensure that you are able to not only learn, but to also implement. Yes. So I wanted to teach this. This is a highlight, right? of what I'm going to be, part of the things I'm going to be teaching you next week. We're going to go into content creation proper. If this doesn't fit into next week, we might probably move it up. I'm going to be teaching you I'm going to be teaching you the mastering of digital products. From creation to sales strategy, how to build, how to package, how to sell digital products that can generate you consistent income, right? That is what I'm going to be teaching you. I'm going to be teaching you this, and then I'm going to be teaching you the content creation aspect, content creation money. There's money in content creation. Hey, there's money in content creation. There's money in content creation. We have a long way to go. We have a long way to go. We are still on module 2. We're still on module 2. We have not even finished module 2. We've not even scratched the surface of module 2. Yeah. By the end of module 2, you should know how to automate. Your system should have been fully, set up and everything. Like, you should understand automation. So, as well as pulling out the content, going on Google and pulling out top 100 content in your field, I want you to also download ManyChat. Go and download ManyChat. Everybody, download ManyChat. I'm going to be teaching you about the tools of content creation, and I want somebody to remind me of this. This is how I know you watch this video. Within this week and next week, someone should remind me of this assignment. Come to my DMs and tell me, Coach, you said that you're going to teach us show us the content creation tools, right? Content creation tools and digital product tools, digital product to digital marketing tools. You're going to reach out to me. First person to do that, I know you've watched this video. You're going to reach out to me, and then you're going to tell me, Coach, you said you're going to teach us this. That's how I know you're attentive. That's how I know that your head is in the game. All right. So this has been such a wonderful pleasure doing this with you. I am delighted, and I am going to call it a night, and then see you in our next class. Thank you all so much for your time. Have a wonderful night's rest. And remember to do your homework, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye-bye.